Over 70% of divorces are filed by women. And the crazy part is that that number jumps up to 90% when the woman is college educated. So you might be wondering, so for Bachelor, why would these women leave good men? Assuming they're good men. Well, in this video, I'm going to go over the 7 harsh truths on why women leave good men. And this video is a must watch for any of you guys that are in a relationship or currently married, because if you're doing any of these 7 things, you run the risk of her leaving you. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys and the women that want to understand them. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping videos every week. Woo! Okay, let's get into this video. So, I was married for 20 years and I've been out of the dating market for actually 22 years, and I've been dating for 4 years. And I've learned a lot in my marriage, and I've also learned a lot in having relationships since I've been single. And I started thinking to myself, you know what? Not all men are good men, but there are majority of men that have good intentions in their relationship and in their marriage, and they're ultimately good men. So why are these women leaving them, especially at 70% and at 90% in terms of filing for divorces? So let's get into this topic. Number 1 is that good does not equal attractive. Okay, so I'm going to explain this. Being kind, loyal, and dependable, sure, it matters, but it doesn't automatically create attraction. Okay, and many good men have stopped doing the things that I'm going to mention to you here that originally sparked her desire. So a lot of good men have stopped being confident. They've stopped being leaders. They've lost their masculine frame. They've stopped planning dates, and they've stopped deciding on meals. If she says, what would you like for dinner? And the guy goes, I don't know. What would you like? Those kind of things, right? And they've let their bodies go. They've become fat in their relationships. And what's crazy is a lot of men get fat actually when they start into relationships and the attraction fades. Number 2, predictability kills attraction. When a man becomes too predictable, for example, where there's no mystery, there's no edge, there's no direction, there's no curiosity, and there's no, hey, by the way, I got you something that's a little on the naughty side, but you got to wait till next week, or we're going to go on a trip, but I'm not going to tell you what that trip's going to be. So get ready to pack your bags in 2 months, those kind of things. That becomes unattractive when you're too predictable. Number 3, neglecting the basics because of complacency. All right. So the small things send massive, big signals to her when you're not doing these small things. So for example, when you're not keeping up your style and you've now become or giving dad vibes, right? Or grandpa vibes, she's going to lose her attraction if you're not keeping up your style. Your grooming, if you're not grooming your nose hairs, your ear hairs, she's going to be less attractive. Body odor, if you're farting in front of her, you're not showering consistently, you're not using deodorant, you're not using fragrances, all these things. And bad breath. If you have bad breath, she's not going to kiss you. And some people drink a lot of coffee, I understand it, but if you have bad breath, nothing kills the vibe faster than bad breath. That's why I'm excited to present today's sponsor, Breath Death. It's exploding mint crystals that kill bad breath on impact, and it takes your confidence to the next level. Let me demonstrate this. Little container here. They come in a 4-pack and resealable tubes. All right. This is actually my favorite part about taking this. Can you hear that? I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. These are not your average mints, okay? There's no fake ingredients. There's no perfume masking. There's no endless chewing, just exploding, as you can hear. Mint crystals that dissolve in seconds and destroy your bad breath at the source, okay? How they destroy your bad breath at the source is because they're powered by zinc. The exploding mints actually attack the sulfur compounds in your mouth that cause the stink. So you're not covering the stink up, you're actually killing it. Breath Death is the perfect addition to your breath routine and for when you're walking out the door or you're going out on a date because it hits hard and fast. They're also all natural with 0 calories and dentist approved. They're fun to use and a legit party favorite that you can share with your friends and even your date. They come, as I mentioned, in a 4-pack and in these resealable tubes. Because Breath Death is sponsoring today's video. They're offering my viewers an amazing deal. When you click on the link in the description or scan the QR code to the 8-tube package, you'll get their regular 15% off plus free shipping plus an additional 10% off just for watching this video. It's an exclusive deal you won't get anywhere else. So click the link to get started with your mission on killing your bad breath. All right, back to this video. So emotional availability without boundaries. That's my number 4. Being emotionally present is good, but over explaining yourself, over reassuring, and over seeking is the approval is not attractive at all. So when a man makes her emotional comfort his job, her attraction completely drops, okay? And when you make her the priority, that's also when her attraction is going to drop. So you can support her, but not prioritize her, if that makes sense. All right, moving along. Number 5, loss of leadership over time. So when a woman leaves a good man, this is a big thing where she leaves the good man because he stopped being the leader over time. Early on, he leads, but later he starts asking her permission. For example, one time I was in Nordstrom and I saw what looked like a married couple. The guy comes out of the change room and the woman looks at him and says, that shirt's too tight, take it off, return it, something like this. And then his head basically went down in shame. And I saw the shirt on the guy, and actually the shirt looked really good on him. So then he comes back, speaks to the salesperson that was kind of hanging around, and the salesperson's like, so what'd you think of the shirt? And then he says, oh, my wife asked me to take it back because it's too tight. And I'm thinking in terms of leadership, right? What he should have said is, hey, what do you think of the shirt? And she says, oh, take it back, whatever. And he should have said, well, hey, appreciate your opinion, but I actually love this shirt, so I'm going to take it. Women love a guy with an attitude like that. That's like, okay, great. Thanks for your opinion, but I'm doing things my way. All right. Number 6, no growth equals no momentum. A lot of good men, they stop growing physically in terms of keeping their bodies in shape. They stop growing socially. They don't go out as like they used to and have date nights with the girl that he's with. And they stop growing emotionally. They become basically like little girls with their emotions. And they, in many times, stop growing professionally. And when this momentum stops, she feels like everything's just standing still, and that loses attraction. And number 7, she didn't leave the man. She left the dynamic, okay? So most women don't wake up wanting to leave a good man and have a divorce. Divorce doesn't happen overnight. She leaves a relationship that lost leadership, lost masculine frame, lost direction, and ultimately lost attraction, all right? So women ultimately leave good men because she stopped feeling alive. And you might be thinking, well, Silver Bachelor, man, I've been trying to do all these great things. And so that's why women are leaving good men. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why women good men. I'm not making excuses for it. I'm just giving you from the woman's side of things why most of these women are leaving good men. So if you're interested in improving your bad breath and killing your bad breath, then click on the link in the description and the pinned comment to get your package of 8 tubes of breath death today.